Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right in my living room where I do what I do for you in the wee hours of the morning, too. All right, let's go. Today, writing 25 rules led by a storytelling, story with a message in the story for life. These are life lessons I'm giving them, and y'all like receiving them, so I'm going to keep giving them. Stay tuned. Let's go. You know what I do. Right Thinkers mission, and I'm on it is to enlighten. Hopefully, I'm doing it. Inspire. Trying to get that done too. Educate. Oh, I'm definitely doing that. And hopefully, I want to motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. That's my goal and my mission. Right Thinkers Way of Life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of obtaining spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's the way to go. That's my mission. I'm trying to get you there, right thinkers. You keep following on, you keep doing what you're doing, you'll reach there as soon as you think. Let's go. Now, the question is know thyself. Very important. Let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. If you know them, disregard them. Why? They go nowhere fast. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You bring them to me. Why? I can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know, they just asleep spiritually. I can awaken them with what? Spiritual knowledge. That's what I do. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. I wake you up to yourself with what? Knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my app, be true. You have to keep the balance in your life. I'm watching some philosophical concept. They use the teeter totter or the seesaw. Same thing, balance. Seesaw, okay, I have to make a difference. It's still my yacht. It started out my yacht. It's going to end my yacht. It's not going to change. Show her respect. And we do indirectly, so it's all good. Excuse me. Now, let's get to this lesson. Right, thinkers, let's talk about the power of prayer. Do you know it? I become familiar with it. So let's talk about it. Yeah, I'm a prayer warrior. Why? Because I do know and understand and experience the power of prayer. I never thought I'd be saying that. All right, so things change. Boy, I'm on board, okay? I'm God, okay? I'm God conscious, so bear with me. Why? I'm just trying to get you to be in my way. I ain't trying to preach to you and get you all crazy, no, but some things you got to understand, and prayer works. I tell you, I'm only speak what? From my own experiences. And I only tell the truth. I'm not sitting here manufacturing a concept about prayer. No, I'm going to give you the real experience, the truth. That's all I do for you. It's called speaking Makaru. I have had my prayers answered time and time again. That's why I know, understand the power of prayer, okay? I pray every day. I give thanks before my feet hit the floor. Why? When my eyes open, I'm thankful. Why? I made the cut. Another concept, all right? But every day I pray. I can't say that. My pride. No, no, no. Whole different animal. That's the difference. Now, God blesses those who what? Do his work and who are what? Obedient to his ways of life. I call it spiritual discipline. I call it living a righteous lifestyle. I call it living a spiritual lifestyle. Why? Because I'm answering to a higher power. I didn't do that before. I answered to myself. That's ego. Most people still do. So I'm not beat for that. But I'm trying to let you understand that's going to get you nowhere. Higher. Raise your consciousness. Become God conscious. Trust me. prayer works. Here we go again. Now, I talk to my pastor every day. We do our prayer thing, and yeah, stay what? Prayed up, aka now he says stay prayed up, which is the biblical and religious Christian concept, which is fine. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm learning their dialogue and what they think and their concepts. So I'm learning. I, on the other hand, have mine. I said to him, I call it being God conscious. And guess what? He agrees. So we always match concepts and they always come out pretty much the same and on point. So we don't have no problems. So I have no differences, no Christian concepts, no belief that you have. Why? I'm not against none of that. Understand that? Yeah, they say stay prayed up. That's fine. But it really means you're thinking about God. If you got God in your mind and got your mind on God, that's staying prayed up. No, that's being God conscious. I'm just saying. I'm not in constant prayer. No, but I'm God conscious. I'm conscious of God all the time. There's a difference. When I go into prayer, that's me having a one-on-one with my maker, normally or usually asking for something. Mm-hmm. When I go into meditation, I listen. That's the difference. So a lot of people think, oh, I pray, I talk to God. No, you pray and you doing the talking. I'm just saying, and you should be speaking Makadu. That's from the heart. All right, here you go. Good lesson in class yesterday. All right, I say, I say stay God conscious. Prayed up, God conscious. That means I let God help me in all my decision makers. I'm always thinking God. I'm not running around praising the Lord, praise the roof, all that nonsense about God. No, I live quiet and unassuming, but I'm always conscious of God within myself. That's all I care about. Okay, I ain't here to prove to somebody about how me and God. Not ain't my job. So here, I teach right thinking philosophy. Other than that, I live right, do right. I'm a good dude. I keep God what on my mind at all times. That's my spiritual discipline concept. Why? I hold myself high to a higher level of living right in my own mind, not according to what nobody thinks. I could care less. I live for a higher power. That's spiritual, not religious. Okay, understand that. I know a lot of religious people. I ain't got a problem with religious people. Okay, understand that too. I don't leave, watch this, God out of anything I say and do, and God's there and constantly on my mind to what? Live up to what he think is right. That means doing the right thing in private, doing the right thing when ain't nobody watching, holding yourself accountable. Why? Because that's why I sport the eye. He sees all conceptually, and I symbolically respect that. So I live by it with respect. Like anybody else, they respect the cross. Oh, yo, okay, same thing. Symbolically, the eye and the pyramid is symbolic to me. That's why I wear it. All right, here you go. Where we at? Where we at? Okay, here you go. I can teach you how to know God for yourself. That's right thinking philosophy. That's what I do, and it's for you personally. And understand this. My pastor, I know preachers who preach ancestral prayers or ancestral prayers. They preaching for everybody. They talking to God for everybody. I don't speak like that. I don't do that. I tell you, I don't pray out loud. I'm an inverted prayer. I pray from the heart. And hope you understand that. Words is good and it's okay to do that, but that ain't what I do. People who proficient in that, I love it when they do it. Why? Because that's what they do. People who ain't that good at it, it's like hitting chalk on the board sometimes. Yeah, it ain't a good thing. And I'm one of them. So I don't subscribe to doing that. I would prefer not to pray out loud. That's just my thing. Here you go. Now I keep hearing everybody give me a reason why I could care less. Understand my reason, and we had a problem. I don't concern myself with other people's opinion about what I should do and how I should do it. That's understanding. There you go. Yes, I'm a prayer warrior. I give the heartfelt prayer. Why? Because I'm only praying from the heart. I talk to my higher self, aka God, all the time. And I have been for years now. 7 to be exact. I just did a little thing. It's been 7 years. I've been friends with the Lord, and I don't want to go there. I have a direct line to God, aka my higher self. He and I are one. You heard that phrase before. I've said it, but not from that concept, but from my own perspective. I'm gonna have to use this. I got my own. Calm it down. Okay. Yeah. Here you go. But yeah, what I mean is, if I know you, if I care for you, I will pray for you. I'm learning. I'm getting better. You'll find out later on. I know this prayer thing is real. Okay, I can just tell you that. All right, now here you go. I give praise out loud when I'm asked to, when I have to, when I'm doing what I'm doing, and that's cool. But that's not my thing. It's really not. And I want those who hear me or think I understand that, please, and respect that. That's all I ask. I'm there in spirit. I'm there with you, but I don't like to do that. I pray for you, and I will always be blessed. You will always be blessed by God. Why? Because I'm praying from the heart, and I'm talking to the Father, and I'm talking to Him in earnest. So when you do that, that's where the blessings come from. You hear people say, I'm going to pray for you. Okay, but if you're not God conscious, if you're not in God's favor, you praying to who? I'm just saying. So if you're not a true believer or follower, your prayers is not being answered or heard. When I was doing what I'm doing, none of my prayers got answered. I'm just saying. Again, experience. Experience. Here you go. I mean, how many times the crack table? Come on. No. Here you go. I'm almost done. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know the power of prayer now, okay, in my life for the last 7 years, which I've been practicing. So here you go. Yeah. I used to think prayer was not for me. Why? It never panned out. So I said, man, I ain't got time for that. Ignorant, ignorant, again, ignorant. And those who are doing it now, I'm telling you, ignorant. He'll answer ignorant prayers. That's why there's a difference in a believer and a fake believer. Cain got answered. I mean, Abel got answered. Cain didn't. One gonna be jealous of the other. Why? I'm doing the same thing. How you getting more than I'm getting? There you go, right there. The fact that you thinking somebody get more than you from God, that's a you problem. Sorry about that. Let me get back to this lesson and wrap this up. And I appreciate you tuning in. But this prayer thing is serious. I'm gonna let you know that how I feel about it. Here you go. Now I know why my prayers when I wasn't living right didn't get answered. See? Now I pray not only myself and family and friends, I got to pray for my enemies. Says my pastor. And because I respect what he's saying, I'm taking the lead on this. Now that I have a beautiful relationship with God, I pray daily. And yeah, even my enemies, I say that grit my teeth because that's against what I think, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So far so good. So I'm good with that. I ain't got a problem. It ain't about it ain't always about me. So trust me. All right, here you go. I'll always acquiesce to the higher power. All right, I pray for my enemies. Here we go. Why? Because I'm told it's the right thing to do. And I respect. I'll do it. There you go. I'm still learning. Again, this is a biblical concept. Here we go. Praying for your enemy. I can't understand it, but I'm gonna give it a shot, and so far so good. All right. Again, I'm learning things that go against what I thought was right. Yeah, this is a tough one for a kid, but when you are true to what you believe, you have to do what you know you should be doing and let the chips fall where they may. So I'm doing just that. I'm getting real life perspectives and principles, and I'm understand how they work after using them. I couldn't conceive it. I couldn't. No, I ain't doing that. But it's amazing. That's what I can tell you. All right, here you go. I don't always agree with some of the new ways of thinking, but I put a but there with a question mark. I gotta give it a shot. And if I give it a shot and it works, I'm gonna back it. That's what I can tell you. And if I give it a shot and it don't work, you'll be the first to know. All right. Last one. I'm wrapping it up again. I appreciate you. And I got to do this because I'm about to bust out. I know that prayer works and it's power in prayer. I can vouch for that. I'd stand by it. And if you try it, you would too. I got more for you. Stay tuned. I appreciate you.